All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach Kodash, double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation and much love to you, all you Akim out there pushing out this word and truth and sincerity. All right, and I just want to land back off of the brothers that have been doing these videos concerning what Vocab Malone. He came up to the Chicago camp, and now you got brothers doing videos. Am I a black Israelite? And the black Hebrew Israelite, because we're not stupid, man. We know what Esau's trying to do. We know y'all trying to run game. All right, y'all trying to set your agenda up. We're not stupid. We weren't born yesterday. Okay, well, but we don't lack knowledge. All right, we understand that this is what you're gonna do. All right, and to prove this, all right, I'm gonna do is bring this up real quick, which brothers have already gone into. All right, so let's see here. You got the Black Nationalist, the Southern Poverty Line Center.org, right? 2017 Black Nationalist Hate Group. All right, so they're saying that these groups under here, all right, are black keyword black nationalist hate groups, and lo and behold, out of through some miracle, all right, Great Millstone, Tampa, Florida, all right, is right there, which would happen to be the camp that I'm in. All right, Great Millstone, Tampa, Florida. All right, just wanted to show that brothers have already done videos on this website. What is this? Black Nationalist SPLC, Southern Poverty Law Center. So apparently, I'm part of a black nationalist hate group, according to these morons over here. Okay, so now that we've established that I'm part of a black hate group, my question to you, Vocab Malone, is: am I a black Hebrew Israelite? Because apparently, we stand for, in your eyes, we stand for black power. All right, or whatever the hell which we know what the agenda is. All right, this is 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. All right, so we're not ignorant of your plot. All right, your idea, because you go into that word there, and it means nothing more than ideas, plot. All right, counsel. That's what they're trying to push. They're trying to push this agenda that we're some kind of hate group, that black power this, black power that, and it means nothing. But how is that when you throughout the four corners of the earth, you have brothers that are not so-called black? All right, and I don't want to be black. Okay, I don't say that. I don't want to be black, because first of all, black is not a race. It's not a skin color. Okay, black is the color of my shirt. I ain't never seen nobody a black person before in my life. You got extreme dark brown, okay, but you don't have no black people walking this earth. So first and foremost, that's a bunch of nonsense. All right, because if you were let me see here. This is what a black person would look like right here. Let me switch the camera over. And we ain't got none of this in Great Millstone, first and foremost. And there ain't nobody on the planet that look like this anyway. All right, this is what a black person would look like. All right, Popo from Dragon Ball Z. That's what black, and there ain't nobody on the planet looking like that. So cut the bullshit, man. We know the Esau's paying you off, trying to set up his agenda. All right, what is that? The Rex 83 or Project Megiddo, the Black Hebrew Israelites. We're not stupid. We know what you're trying to do, and we're here to disprove you. All right, because if we were about black Israelites, all right, Black Hebrew Israelites, which apparently I'm in a black hate group, Black Hebrew Israelite hate group, right? What about me? Am I some kind of special? Am I the Black Hebrew? I don't know what to say, man. These people have lost their damn wits, man. All right, but I'm just gonna address the scriptures, which brothers already have, but I'm just gonna go land backing off them, okay, about the scriptures that he wanted to bring out, okay, and I'm just gonna further prove that Israel is scattered amongst the nations. All right, Israel is not just sitting in one spot looking all the same. Okay, Israel's going to be looking like everybody, man. That's why he brought out Revelation 5:9, and let me read that. It says, "And they sung a new song, saying, Thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof, For thou wast slain and hast redeemed us to the Most High by thy blood out of every kindred and tongue and people and nation. All right, and you got to ask yourself, well, see, a simple mind would say, see, everybody's going to be saved, everybody's going to be redeemed. No, that's not what the Lord, that's not what this scripture is saying, man. All right, because I'm going to bring out a good amount of scriptures here. And if you can't get it, then you can't get it, man. I can't do nothing for you. Okay, let's start with Jeremiah 31:10, because now we're gonna see why it's saying that they've been redeemed, okay, from all the kindred, tongues, and people and nations. And the brother brought out what that word kindred was. It was talking about the Israelites. All right, so this is Jeremiah 31:10. Hear the word of the Lord Yahweh, O ye nations, and declare it in the isles afar off, and say, He that scattered Israel will gather him and keep him as a shepherd doth his flock. All right, so what? The Lord scattered us. The Lord scattered us amongst the nations. The Lord scattered us amongst the whole world. All right, it's not rocket science. Okay, let's get another precept. We'll see what he's talking about when he's saying he scattered us, because it's part of the curses that do not fall on anybody else. Okay, this is Deuteronomy 28 verse 64. And the Lord Yahweh shall scatter thee among all people. Okay, meaning all nations, all kindreds, all tongues, all people, all nations. This is not rocket science, man. It's 1 + 1. It's real simple. I read that again, Deuteronomy 28 and 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from the one end of the earth even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. And that's why our people are scattered amongst the earth, amongst these other nations, serving these other gods. Because what? It's a curse. It's plain and simple. But guess what? Now the Lord is redeeming us. All right, he's bringing us up out of that. All right, his remnant, his elect. And then after the destruction of this place, then he's gonna bring the rest of them out of here. Okay. Let's see here. Bring out. Because see, what it is these people are carnal, man. Vocab, Malone, and all them other people that think that all Israelites are going to be jet black. All right, like Wesley Snipes, man. You carnal, man. You're a complete moron. The Lord's not dealing with you. All right, let's see what the scriptures say. This is Romans 8 verse 16. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. Who are the children of the Most High? The Israelites, man. Plain and simple. The Israelites are the children of the Most High. So the Spirit itself beareth witness that we are the children. All right. So if a man looks like a Chinese person, okay, he can look like a Chinese person, and the Spirit is bearing witness in him. The Spirit is resonating. He can understand this word. He can profess the name, the Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Then the Spirit is proven. All right, is witnessing that he's an Israelite, man. He's a children of the Most High. He's a son of the Most High, because you people are getting caught up with the carnal things, man. And the scriptures say, matter of fact, in that same chapter, verse 6, Romans 8 and 6, for to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace, man. You can't see past with this physical realm, man. That's why the Lord's going to destroy 2/3 of our people, man. The majority of the people, man. All right. This is to go with that precept, Romans 8 and 16. This is 1 Samuel 16 and 7. But Yahweh said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance or on the height of his stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord seeth not as man seeth, for man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart. So the Lord don't care what we looking at like in these last days. The Lord don't care how tall you are, how black you are, in the words of Vocab. All right, the Lord don't care about that. He's looking in the inward parts, man. He's looking for the spiritual things, man. But you people can obviously not get. You can't understand it. You can't wrap your feeble minds around that the Lord is coming to save the children of Israel. All right, and it's not what you look like, man. How many years have gone by since we've been in our captivities, man? The Babylonian captivities. All right. The Medo-Persian Empire, the Greek Empire, the Roman Empire, man. Come on, man. Don't be a simpleton, man. All right. Let's get some more precepts here. This is Ezekiel 11, verse 16. Just to further prove that we're scattered through all the nations, man. Ezekiel 11, verse 16. Therefore say, thus saith Yahweh Shem Yahushai, although I have cast them far off among the heathen. Who's he talking about? Was Ezekiel talking about the Chinese, the Moabites, or maybe the Edomites? No, he's talking about the Israelites. Although I have cast them far off among the heathen, which we read that he would do in Deuteronomy 28, verse 64. So we know who he's talking about. All right. Although I have cast them far off among the heathen, and although I have scattered them among the countries, yet will I be to them as a little sanctuary in the countries where they shall come. All right. So the Lord plainly said it, that we're going to be scattered amongst all the nations and all the countries, man. Okay. And this is Psalms 44 and 11. Thou hast given us like sheep appointed for meat, and has scattered us among the heathen. I mean, how much simpler can this get, man? But what? The wicked shall not understand. Daniel 12:10, man. All right. We just doing this for edification's sake. But are we part of, am I a black Hebrew Israelite is the question for you, my man. How am I part of the black Hebrew Israelites? All right. Should I go and paint, get a can of black paint and spray myself so I can be part of this black Hebrew Israelites? No, I'm part of the, I return to my nationality. All right. I return to my heritage. All right. Cause shit, if you really, I ain't even gonna get into that because scoffers out there, but I'm not, I'm an Ephraimite. All right. I'm an Ephraimite, born in Puerto Rico. Okay. But what I can trace my lineage back to Spain. What does that make me? What does that make me? Damn simpletons, man. This is Ezekiel 28, verse 25. Thus saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, when I shall have gathered the house of Israel. All right, see, now this is going to make a little more sense why he said in Revelation 5 and 9. Let's read that again. And even that great multitude in the Revelation chapter 7 too. All right, this is Revelation 5 and 9. And they sung a new song, saying, thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof. For thou wast slain and hast redeemed us to the Most High by thy blood out of every kindred and tongue and people and nations. Now let's get a precept for that. Ezekiel 28, verse 25. Thus saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, when I shall have gathered the house of Israel from the people among whom they are scattered, and shall be sanctified in them in the sight of the heathen, then shall they dwell in their land that I have given to my servant Jacob. So that's clearly not talking about those gutter rats over there in the land of Israel right now. Okay, it's impossible. All right, because first of all, they weren't what's the word? They weren't gathered from all the nations. All right, you could say, oh, well, there's Sephardic Jews in Ethiopia. Man, that's bullshit, man. Those are imposters, and you know it. All right, and here's the next verse proves that those are not the people of the Lord. All right, we are the people of the Lord. All right, verse 26, and they shall dwell safely therein, and shall build houses and plant vineyards. Yea, they shall dwell with confidence when I have executed judgment upon all those that despise them round about them. And you Vocab Malone, you despise us, man, because the Spirit has revealed you're a heathen, man. You're most likely an Edomite, man, and you're going into slavery. All right. All those that despise them round about them, and they shall know that I am Yahweh, their power. All right. So what? That goes to show you that those people over there in the land of Israel, if they were really the Israelites, which they don't even call themselves Israelites, then they would be dwelling in peace and safety. But here it is. They got fights every other day on the Gaza strips with the Palestinians. So how the hell is that a fulfillment of them people? This hasn't taken place yet. All right, Ezekiel 28, verse 25 has not taken place yet. The Lord is doing it right now. He's gathering us, man, and soon he's going to bring us into our land. All right, so that's why I said that he was going to, out of every nation, tongue, people, all right, they were going to be gathered, man. And now let's read that in Revelation 7 and 9. After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and psalms in their hands. Because what? The Lord's gathering us because he scattered us, man, out of to all the nations, man. This is not rocket science, man. Really ain't. All right. Let's just get Ezekiel 12 and 15. And they shall know that I am Yahweh when I shall scatter them among the nations and disperse them in the countries, man. So if you're going to scatter us among the nation and disperse us amongst the countries, we just read in Ezekiel 25, all right, that what? He was going to gather us from those nations where he has scattered us, man. Or Ezekiel 28 and 25, thus saith Yahweh Basham, when I shall have gathered the house of Israel from the people among whom they are scattered, man. Plain and simple. The Lord scattered us amongst the heathens, and now he's going to gather us from amongst the heathens. No ifs, ands, buts about it. It's plain and simple. All right. 2nd Ezra chapter 2, verse 7. Let them be scattered abroad among the heathen. Let their names be put out of the earth, for they have despised my covenant. So since we broke the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shemi Yahushai, all right, the Lord put these curses on us. And guess what? Part of them curses, which we read in Deuteronomy 28, verse 64, was he was going to scatter us amongst the nations. It's not what's it called? Trigonometry over here, man. It clearly says that we're scattered among the heathen. So obviously, if he scattered us among the heathen, he's gonna have to gather us from among the heathen. And guess what? After this was thousands of years ago. So clearly, the complexion, all right, the features of the Israelites that have been mixed and mingled have changed over the years. You can easily change features over 2 generations, 3 generations. So how much more all this time, man? Come on, man. And like I said, I'm from the northern tribes. I believe, the Spirit has revealed it that I'm from the tribe of Ephraim. I honestly believe that. But this is Hosea 7 and 8. Ephraim, he hath mixed himself among the people. Ephraim is a cake not turned. Now, how do you break that down, vocab? He had mixed himself among the people. So wait, you think that all Ephraimites are going to look jet black? You think all Issacharites going to look jet black? You think all Judites are going to be jet black? No, because we have been mingled among the nations, man. We have intermingled. Oh, here's a perfect scripture. That reminds me of this. It's 1 Ezra 8, verse 69. 1 Ezra 8 and 69. The nation of Israel, the princes, the priests, and Levites have not put away from them the strange people of the land. This is going back all the way to the time of Ezra, okay? Nor the pollutions of the Gentiles, to wit, of the Canaanites, Hittites, Perizzites, Jebusites, and the Moabites, Egyptians, and Edomites. All right, so we were amongst all those nations at one point, and we were they were in our land. They were strange people in our land, right? Let's see what happened though. Verse 70, for both they and their sons had married with their daughters, and the holy seed is mixed with the strange people of the land. And from the beginning of this matter, the rulers and the great men have been partakers of this iniquity. That's plain and simple, man. The holy seed is mixed with strange people. That's why, of course, they're going to not all look the same. How can you get around this, man? That's why I said out of every nation, out of every people, out of every tongue, man. Because look, if an Israelite man in that time got with a Moabite woman, all right, it came a time where the Lord said that, hey, they got to go, man. All right, them kids, them women, they got to go. So guess what? Those kids were still Israelites, but they left with the Moabite mother. They started speaking Chinese later down the road. All right, maybe it was an Edomite woman or Egyptian woman. They started speaking that language. They started looking more and more like those nations, man. It's simple, man. But we know that Esau is paying these dudes off, all right, to cause confusion, all right, and to demonize us as a hate group, okay, as an extremist. Because like you saw on our website, apparently I'm in a black hate group. It's nonsense, man. This is and this is the end all be all, man. We don't care what you think or what you say. The Lord is going to come do the dividing, all right? Matthew 25 and 31. When the Son of Man shall come in his glory and all the angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory. So that's just talking about when the one people ignorantly call Jesus Christ, Yahweh returns. All right. He's coming in his glory, man. All right. And verse 32, and before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divideth his sheep from the goats. Did not we read that we are as sheep? Psalms 44. Let me grab that again. Psalms 44 and 11. Thou hast given us like sheep appointed for meat, and hast scattered us among the heathen. It's not looking too good for you, vocab. All right. So we're as sheep, right? Matthew 25 and 32. And before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divideth his sheep from the goats. And he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on his left. All right. So he's gonna separate the tares from the wheat, the chaff from the wheat, man. All right. He's gonna take away the tares, all right, from the wheat, man. Because you got people that are so-called black that are not part of the nation of Israel. And then you got some people that look like other nations that are part of the nation of Israel, man. So there ain't no such thing as black Hebrew Israelites. That's a joke, all right? And it's really an agenda of Esau, Edom, all right? We don't have to prove anymore that we're Israelites. You got to prove that you're not an Edomite, man. Like the brothers were saying, man. The gig is up, man. The end is here. The word has gone out through the four corners of the earth, and your destruction is nigh at hand, all right? So go live it up, man. Stop wasting your time, because we're not gonna debate with you one-on-one. This isn't a pickup game on the courts, man. All right, like the apostle said, this ain't no fucking duel, man. This ain't a 1725. You go up to a man, smack him with your glove, and tell him you challenge him. I challenge you. You know, smack him in. Y'all do a pistol duel and shit, man. Get a life, man. The Lord's gonna destroy you, man. You keep coming up against us, man. You just making it worse and worse on yourself. All right, I'm talking about I challenge you to a. Come on, man. This dude is out of his damn mind. I challenge you. Let me check it. All right, this is. Yeah, the brother. I don't know who that is, but YPC Films. He said they want to make us terrorists so we don't continue. Bring about the powers of the Most High. Israel were the only ones scattered. Everyone else moved around on their own. Yeah, but there you have it, man. You know. Am I a black Hebrew Israelite? That's the question for you, Vocab. Hey, Shalom Akiyam, Shalom.